get your final upgrade for your sword. However, on the right side is the last chance to get health before the final boss battle. So, since it's not that much of a difference, and I can beat the boss battle without it, I'd rather have health at the final boss battle than have that extra bit of distance with my weapon. Now it's time for the final boss battle of the game. The final boss has a lot of health, so it's going to take a lot of hits before you actually start draining the health bar on the right, so don't be discouraged by that. The shurikens that he throws out anytime he jumps in the air, you can either easily get between two of them, or you can actually get past them and avoid them altogether. The best way to do damage to him is after he ends up throwing two sets of these shurikens. When he lands the next time, he ends up charging towards you and trying to take a quick swipe at you. Quickly back away for just a second, after the swipe, getting close and start delivering a lot of hits to him. The only other thing to dodge is the straight projectile that he fires every time he lands, which, if he's not standing in the middle, you're able to easily duck underneath of it, or if you need to, you can easily jump over it, so it's really not too much of a threat for you. Just time your hits at any time he's going to do that little charge at you, that you're going to be able to deliver most of your hits during that part. It's going to take a while, but thankfully it's really not too hard to deal with this final boss of the game. When he does get low on health, like the other bosses in the game, if you give him the opportunity, he will get mad and actually change color and get a little bit faster and harder, but still really not that tough to deal with. As you can see right now, he's actually changed forms to his more hard form, but he doesn't have that much health left, so just deliver those last few hits that you need to in order to finish him off, and sit back and enjoy the ending, The Shadow of the Ninja. Shadow of the Ninja, as you can see, was a pretty fun game, even though it was relatively short. It really would have been cool. The Natsume would have actually made sequels to this game and continued the series. It could have probably been a decent seller in years to come for Natsume. Unfortunately, though, this ends up being the only game in the series. However, they did end up making one sequel to the game, but it ended up being changed at the end to a Ninja Gaiden game. That was Ninja Gaiden Shadow for the Game Boy. It was developed by the same team that developed this game and has some similarities to this game, Shadow of the Ninja. However, you actually are playing as Ryu Hayabusa throughout the game. As we see our copyright, 1990 Natsume slowly scroll up the screen. That signifies the end of the game, as that will be the last thing that it shows. So with that, that's going to wrap up this edition of Play It Through. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.